Welcome a change. I would love to see somebody back there living, but right now, like I said, it's an eyesore.
She is talking about these empty apartments on John Demery Drive on the city's east side, just east of Gate City Boulevard in Greensboro. Earlier this year, the city of Greensboro requested proposals to create affordable housing on the land. Now the city has 5 proposals on the table that will soon head to the city council to make a decision. Fox 8's Sarah Winkleman's been looking into this today. She joins us live at the property this evening. So Sarah, the full proposals are not available to the public yet, but what did you find out about the options?
Well, Neil, there's a variety of things that could happen out here. Some of those proposals call for tearing down all of these buildings and starting fresh with new buildings. But some of the other proposals call for keeping the buildings that are already here and just renovating them. Now, some of the neighbors that I spoke with earlier today told me they don't really have a preference on any of the 5 proposals. Their main goal is they want something out here to change.
Yeah, I'm going to be hopeful that something good will turn out of it.
For more than 20 years, Jennifer Thompson has seen changes at the property.
Seeing that eyesore down the street, so many rodents are coming through. People are doing drugs over there and God knows what else. I would love to see them fixed up.
The city says change will happen
quickly, but reasonably.
Grant Duffield from the city's Housing and Neighborhood Development Department says of the 5 proposals, 3 would include purchase options of townhomes or single-family homes, and 2 of the proposals would be rental options, all of them under the affordable housing category.
We're actually working with a review committee now to take a look at the proposals themselves, completely vet them.
The future space would have anywhere from 18 to 30 units depending on the proposal selected.
To see them do something like that, that would be awesome. And I think it would really help the community. Get some of the homeless off the street.
The developers in the running are from Greensboro and other areas in the state.
One of the things that I was really appreciative of is all of the proposers made very firm commitments to include minority and women-owned businesses in the actual development of the proposal or the proposed project. I think that's huge. That's not something we see a lot of as much as we'd like to.
This project, still on time, could be an example of how to add much-needed affordable housing in the city.
There's tremendous need, so the success of this process very well could lead to other initiatives similar in the future.
And city staff plans to bring a recommendation to city council by the end of this month. And once city council signs off on the project, construction can begin. Now, depending on which proposal they go with, it could be about a year or 2 of construction before the new finished product. Live in Greensboro, Sarah Winkleman, Fox 8 News.
All right, Sarah, thank you. Another housing project in Greensboro is at a standstill. 2 years ago, the city decided to turn the old Regency Inn, which is near the intersection of Cone Boulevard and Highway 29, into permanent supportive housing. Last year, the city partnered with a nonprofit organization based in California called Step Up to make it happen. But earlier this year, it cut ties with Step Up, and no work has been done. City leaders say there are no major updates to share yet, but they continue to talk about potential development paths with the current owner and hope to have some details soon on a path forward.
And demolition of the former Carolina steel plant along South Elm Eugene Street in Greensboro is making progress.